My name is Brindley, and I am an ex-Royal Marine, and I served aboard quite a number of naval ships, and this particular ship, the HMS Duke of York, we did a lot of Russian convoys, and during the time that we were at sea, quite often it used to get boring, and then it would get very lively. And one of the things that was a tradition was the tot of rum. Now this was really, well, shall we say it, well, we'll call it a godsend. And what used to happen, on your birthday, you used to go round the mess deck where all the ratings used to sit just before their dinner, and they'd all have their tots of rums in front of them, like this. And what would happen, you'd say to them, sippers or gulpers. In other words, can I have a sip of your rum, or can I have a nice mouthful? Well, this went on. You used to go around all the ratings that had their tot of rum, and by the time you'd finished, you were all, well, I won't say really drunk, but you were very, very happy. And on this particular day, on my birthday, I was either 21 or 22, I can't remember. And the sergeant of the Marines said to me, I'll bet you couldn't drink that good glass of rum there. And this was neat rum. What had happened on the mess deck, where the ratings had their dinner, they added 2 parts of water to their neat tot of rum, so that they actually drank it that day. But with the sergeant's mess, and this was applicable to the petty officers on board ship as well, all the naval ratings, they had their neat rum. So in a lot of cases, they used to have a bottle, and they used to put the neat rum in a bottle to save it. And anyway, going back to this little bet that they said to me, it was quite a lot of neat rum there, and I suppose because I'd had quite a few sippers and gulpers, I decided to give it a go. And I said, yes, I'll bet you I can drink that tot. And in any particular case like this, I thought, oh, can I? But anyway, I did it. But was I sorry afterwards? I was really, well, I won't say really drunk, but I was really incapable. In other words, I called it incapable instead of drunk. Anyway, that's it. And that's the story of the tot. Cheers. My name is Brindley, and I'd like to give you one of the monologues that my dad told me. My dad's name, by the way, is Benjamin Brindley. And this particular monologue dates back to the First World War, when it was published. And the title of this monologue is called Spotty. Spotty was me chummy was, a ginger-headed bloke, an everlasting gas bacon, as stubborn as an oak. He gave us all a blimmin' hump before it came to war, by sporting all these bits of French. Well, no one asked him for. He says to me, "Old chummy," says, "you won't have half a chance when I gets in conversation with them demoiselles of France." I says to him, "Oh, shut your face." He says, "All right, bonsoir. Don't hurt yourself, mon cher ami. Then so long, au revoir." And on the transport, how he swanked it with his parlour in his, till I nearly knocked his head off, because he said I'd mouldy mers. And when we landed, what a piano! For how them Frenchies laughed and cried. I could see old Spotty swelling, fit to bust himself with pride. He was blowing her on kisses and shouting, "Vive la France!" till the sergeant major copped him. He said, "You'll no have a chance." But we didn't get no waiting, and where we went to, no one knows. And it wasn't like the fighting what you've seen in picture shows, for we had days of hell together till they told us to retire. Then this flow of spotty language set the water carts on fire. But him and me was lucky, because 2/3 of us were dead through the greasy black mariahs and the shrapnel overhead. And every time they missed us, when the fire was murderous hot, old Spotty'd shout, "Encore, encore!" That's French for rotten shot. Then at last there came the time when we got him on the go, and him and me was fighting in a little place called Mo. We was lying down together in a hole dug with our hands, because you gets it sort of sudden if you moves about or stands. We was sharing half a fag, we was. Yes, draw about, when I felt him move towards me. And he says, "Oh mate, I'm out." His eyes, they couldn't see me, and they never will no more. But his twisted mouth had whispered, "So long, matey, au revoir." There was no one just the same to me, because him and me was pals. And if I could only have him with me now, you could keep your fancy gals. But he's talking French in heaven now, so it's no use feeling sore. But God knows how I miss him. So long, Spotty. Au revoir.